Here are seniors, Tucker Clam, Justin Miller, big semifinal win over Worth County. It was tied 9-9 after the first quarter, but you guys come away with a 20-point win, cleaning it up in those final three quarters. Tucker, what was it like 9-9 after that first quarter? You guys had to really clean things up. You knew you were better than that.
We take a lot of pride in our defense. They hit 3 big threes to come out, and our offense was a little slow to start, but we just got rolling and kept it going.
Justin, I want to talk about your third quarter. You had a couple nice shots, especially to round off that third quarter. What do you have to say about that?
It was a slow start at the beginning, but people made plays for me, and I just knocked down the threes. So.
Tucker, you started the game off hot offensively, kind of pacing the way for the scoring. So what was it like? How'd you get your points tonight? What'd you see?
They were really aggressive defensively, and we can just kind of exploit that, So when they're up guarding me, we can drive past them, find shooters in the corner.
Justin, you and your team held Worth County to 4 points in that second quarter. What do you have to say about your defensive intensity tonight?
Like Tucker said, we take pride in our defense. We knew today we got to come in locked in, play some defense. Sometimes we struggle with it, but today we just got to lock in and keep playing defense.
What is something Coach preaches you throughout the year to make your defense so successful? Like, how do you guys approach it? Let's go with you, Justin. Go for it.
You got it. I'm not trying.
But pregame, what's he going to say defensively to approach Worth County? What's he going to tell you guys?
It's a lot of effort. It's jump those passing lanes. It's get up over ball screens, and it's just work hard. That's the main thing here.
I'm good.
Justin, senior year moves on. Then postseason win as a senior always means something. So what's it? I mean, even though it wasn't the prettiest there to start it, what's it mean just to move on?
Great. Just want to keep going. Always want to have practice next day. Just want to keep going.
Same one with you, Tucker. You're a senior moving on. You're going to be at the district final. So what's that sentence even just mean to you? District final coming up.
It's big. This is where we want to be. We want to go further. It's just we take this game one game at a time, and hopefully we can excel in the next one.
And that next one is Rockport. Justin, you guys are going to have the redemption, try to go after that win after they beat you guys earlier on. What's just going to have to be the difference between that first one and this one?
Just watch film on them, see what we did wrong, and then execute.
They're familiar foes, Tucker. What's just your expectations? Not saying wins and losses what's going to happen, but what are your just expectations for Friday?
We're ready, and Coach Peterson talked a lot about this. That first outing, we weren't very ready. Now we are. It's going to be big.
And then, Tucker, you had 7 assists on the night as well. What was it like just dishing it out to your players? Mostly Justin in that third quarter.
I love finding my teammates. I love getting Justin going. I love getting X, Landon, Andy going. It feels big.
Tucker Clam, 18, Justin Miller, 17 in that win over Worth County. Moving on to district finals on Friday. Will they take on Rockport? Hey, good job to you two, and good luck the rest of the way. Here's head coach Tyler Peterson. Platte Valley moves on in their win over Worth County. Coach Peterson, it was 9-9 after the first quarter. Not exactly what you expected off the bus. So what was that first quarter from the bench like for you?
Well, I think we came in locked in. We were maybe just a little bit flat offensively. Just really started the game. Justin missed some shots, taking the basket. He normally finishes. But, ultimately, we'd held them to 3 3-pointers, I believe, playing really good defense, keeping them out of the lane. They hit some shots, but they were contested shots. So the message there at the end of that quarter is we just have to keep, making them take those tough shots, stay locked in on the defensive end, and get that ball moving. Tucker really got going in that second quarter, and he was able to get some things going, and then, he's able to find teammates as well.
What were you telling your team to get prepared defensively against a Worth County team that had a lot of people come back from each other?
I think Worth County is a really solid team, and they've really struggled with some injury throughout the course of the season. And I think as this was a game I watched a lot of film, and I could see they're getting healthier and healthier. They put a lot of shooters on the floor, so we were really focused on trying to stay in front of those guards. Their guards are really quick, athletic. And whenever they get downhill, they can kick the shooters. So our focus was really working on on-ball defense, moving our feet.
In that middle of the second quarter, that defense execution is what came up big. There was 11 minutes where they only scored 1 point. You guys went on a 17-1 run to go from down 9-6 to up 23-10. So what did you see during that big second quarter run?
I think guys just working together and helping each other. We've talked about it. This is the time of year. It doesn't matter what the win looks like. We just got to find a way to get a win, and it's one stop at a time, one score at a time. And I think defensively we were really locked in. I mean on top of all those guards, the Briner kid, he requires a lot of attention. He's got great athleticism, great hands. He moves really well, and I thought we did a nice job on him. Not letting him necessarily. He had some catches inside, and then he stepped out to 15 feet, but he's really good around the basket, and I thought we did a nice job eliminating those looks he got.
You had Andy Matson scoring 5 straight buckets for you in that fourth quarter. What do you have to say about him?
Oh, Andy, I mean, he's a big, strong kid, and he requires attention, and sometimes, a lot of times, a double team. I thought his teammates did a really good job finding him in those moments. I think some of those buckets came off where they were pressing and we executed, made quick passes. Some of it came off of traps where we passed out of the trap and was able to find Andy. He was in the right place, made a good play.
That was Matson's big run. Tucker Clam could claim the first half, but Justin Miller was all third quarter. He went 6 for 6 from the field, scoring 15 points in that quarter alone. So what was it like getting that boost from him after halftime?
Well, I mean, so Justin's just a great scorer. He scores in so many different ways, and we talked about it at halftime that we wanted to get Justin going. He took some shots early, and he probably just that adrenaline going. He maybe missed some of them long, but we knew that as he gets looks, he's just such a great finisher. He's gonna get going, and his teammates just did a great job of fighting him. That's something we wanted to come out and get Justin going, and his teammates made that happen.
Postseason win's a postseason win, Coach. What's it mean just to come away with this one?
Well, I mean, I think Worth County, they're a solid, they're a good team. I mean, they do a lot of things right. They put a lot of guys on the floor that can score in different ways, and so I mean, it feels good to get a win in the postseason. It feels good to beat a good team in the postseason.
We're minutes after a 20-point win, but now our focus has to go to Friday as the district final will bring Rockport and you guys going at it. They got you guys earlier this month, but what's just just expectations on that first one heading into that one?
Well, I think both teams are kind of come in locked in. Rockport's super focused. You can just tell they've been focused all year long. They are playing a lot of young players, but I've been really impressed with with the things that they've done throughout the course of the season. I think both teams are probably going to make some adjustments from the last game. We just have to make sure we execute and do what we do, and we want to try to limit some of their strengths, and looks that they get.
Just one aspect of the game from the first one to this one on Friday coming up that you want to improve on for your team.
Probably communication. As you play in those bigger games, it gets harder to communicate from the bench. So I want to see those guys on the floor communicating. We did a fairly decent job tonight, but I think it could be better.
Coach Peterson, Platte Valley victorious 60-40 over Worth County, moving on to the district finals. Hey, Coach Peterson, good job on that win and good luck on Friday.
Thank you. Thanks for the coverage.